What was the strangest rule you had to follow when at a friend's house? 1. Your butt must be in the dinner chair at 6 p.m. sharp even if dinner is not quite ready. No speaking at the dinner table unless asked a question by an adult. You must eat everything on your plate, and cannot ask for seconds. No leaving the table before the father dismisses you. Coming from a family where dinner was a joyful affair where everybody talked about their day, I was shocked. 2. I had a friend whose dad was obsessed with the vacuum lines in the house and would vacuum multiple times a day. We weren't allowed to walk on them because it would mess them up, so we had to tiptoe around the edges of rooms if we wanted to go anywhere in the house. I witnessed him beating the crap out of her for messing up one of the lines. My parents didn't let me go over after that. 3. I wasn't allowed to throw any female waste products in the house, aka I'd have to wrap my pad and throw it out in the outside trash. I went home. 4. Friend's family had this nice house with a nicely finished walkout basement with a kitchen, main area, bathroom and 2 bedrooms. It was furnished as if it was an apartment and the entire family including 3 kids lived down there full time, while the 4-bedroom upstairs was fully furnished, and they would only use the main part of the house if they were hosting company. It was bizarre going over there because we'd get in trouble if we tried to play in the big unused part of the house. When I asked him why they all lived in the basement, he said his mom doesn't want to have to clean it all the time, so they just didn't use their big house. It was so weird. 5. Stayed at a friend's house one night and the family communicated exclusively through whispering. Not just hushed voices but full on hand to ear. 6. This rule was enforced for their children but not their children's friends. Whenever they used the bathroom, their mother made them specify if it was a tinkle or a kerplunk. We were all around 10 years old, not toddlers that needed bathroom supervision. I was always embarrassed for them. 7. They had a strict rule that you had to go to the bathroom in the backyard, not in the house. My 6-year-old sister discovered the reason for the rule after she peed her pants while frantically running through the house looking for a toilet. They didn't have a bathroom. 8. At a friend's house, I was asked to pay for dinner. I thought it was a joke, but they legitimately asked me to bring money next time if I expected to eat. They said it didn't have to be the exact amount. Same family, asked me to bring my own sheets, blankets and pillowcases because they thought it was more sanitary than me using theirs. They were especially worried about pillowcases.